that is what is on the line. The MLG Pro Circuit Trophy, the first ever for Call of Duty Ghosts.
In 2013, Activision released the game Call of Duty Ghosts. Backed by MLG, the game would be supported for the upcoming season, and after the success of Black Ops 2, many could not be happier. However, the choice of game modes Domination, Blitz, and Search and Destroy did upset some fans and players as it strayed away from the game modes many had loved in Black Ops 2. The first event of the season was at MLG Columbus, where a new challenger came to appear for the first time. Strictly Business, a team featuring Sensor of Quantic Next Threat fame, came up in the 7th to 8th place spot in their first ever event.
Hours on end for this is the moment. These top caliber players, they live for this right here.
I'm just looking at the Strictly Business team. I'm 11-5, 10-6, 3-6, 5-7, and oh my God, those are huge numbers to be putting up for individual players.
Stainville. And right around the corner, Stainville. There is a member for Strictly Business. Stainville just trying to inch his way forward, trying to get this bomb down so early on in the round. He has his teammates right behind him. He's going to check his score. Stainville gets taken out. First blood in the round.
3v4 situation.
Miracles on your screen. This is so tense right now, Frenchie.
It is definitely.
Evened up. 2 quick falls.
2 quick falls down. 3v3 situation. On board with Miracles. You got to think about it. They have to get bombed down if something's going to happen, unless they're going to be making all these fights going down.
He finds them.
Parasite falls. Parasite falls down. We got Miracles for Nameless. 2v2 situation.
Oh, he's got for the fall damage.
Nameless is right now. Nameless all on his own. 2v1 situation. Nameless has to bring this home for his team. Otherwise, they are eliminated from MLG Columbus. Big things happening right now. Strictly Business might be showing that they're going to take home this money. Oh my God. We're coming down. We got 20 seconds to go. Nameless sitting there trying to hunt these players down. What do I got to do? The fight's going to be happening right now.
He's getting shot at.
Bullets getting shot downrange.
He's getting shot at. There you go. Strictly Business. They're going to take it. Curse Las Vegas. They are eliminated from MLG Columbus. Strictly Business advanced.
But despite a new game and new game modes, the Complexity roster of Aches, TP, Crimsix, and Clayster remained on top, taking out Team Caliber to claim $20,000.
When you want to shine, and Clayster and Crimsix are combined 18-5 right now. Just monsters for the squad.
And look at this move. Complexity, they go B 5 rounds. Now they're going over to A. And it looks like Clayster is going to be watching the first attacker, sees him. Will he call it out? Crim's going to deal with it just like that. TP is going to put the bomb down any second. He's going to find a player first. Down goes TP. And it looks like they have given TK some time. But there you see Aches with another pick. The last one alive is Sharp. And he's out. Sharp has gone down and Complexity has taken another MLG title.
This is remarkable play. I mean, I don't know how many times in the past 6 months I've had to announce Complexity, your winners, your champions. They did it again.
UMG Philadelphia took place in January 2014, and by this point in time, the struggle Optic was having performing on Ghosts was already becoming very clear. After coming up in the 9th to 12th place spot, Big Timer decided to retire from competitive play. He walked away from the game having won more prize money than any other COD eSports athlete. Meanwhile, Strictly Business, known as SB, came up 4th after falling under Curse Las Vegas, which was made of the former Impact squad, with Nameless replacing Karma.
Maybe we'll see some fantastic kills here.
This is game.
And that is
and
game, ladies and gentlemen.
Denial appeared for the first time and faced a major disappointment.
No! And he's gonna get it! He's got, I don't know, he's gonna get halfway there. He's gonna have a couple seconds left on the clock. He's gonna get there, and oh my goodness, it was to the second, the 0.1 second. That is the moment that you want when you're playing competitive Call of Duty.
Complexity still squared off against Team Caliber in the finals, just as they had done before.
Teammate Complexity is about to cross the 100-point mark here, and this is...
How many championships is that now? Is that 9 out of 10? Or
I don't know. I kind of just lost count. Lost count. But that will be Complexity's second UMG victory as well.
In a row.
No, not in a row, because they were not in Dallas, because they were not in Dallas.
Yes. Well, I mean the second in a row.
But second year that they've attended, though, for sure, for sure.
Look at that lead, 105 to 41. That is just a demolition.
Yep.
Of Team TK. They just got destroyed. Let's be honest.
The first major online series of Ghosts took place in January, the MLG Winter Invitational. Just 8 teams were asked to compete, one of which was Complexity, who withdrew from the competition and had its tournament spot handed to Denial. The former Impact squad of Curse Las Vegas managed to finish first, beating out Envy in the finals, this time with Ricky playing instead of Nameless.
No way. Yeah. 10 points impossible. Make it 11.
And Curse still putting the pressure on. That's just amazing to see. The only question now is Parasite going to be able to drop that 40 bomb?
In March, one of the most exciting events came to Call of Duty Ghosts. The qualifier for the 2004 Call of Duty Championship took place, allowing the top 8 teams from 4 regions to earn placement into the Call of Duty Championship. It was here, however, that a moment for the history books occurred. SB upset Complexity 3-0 after they had replaced Clayster with Karma and bumped them out of the winner's bracket.
Close it out. One more time into the breach, and now Sensor leading the pack. He's going to go straight in. He has the bomb as well. So I said they cannot get complacent here. They have to still play the same way they have been doing. Tactical first and then make the plays later on when it comes down to less players. But you need that first pick. Trophy system down.
Player right on the other side of that wall. The bank nade comes in, doesn't connect, gets the blast.
Very, very
The
careful.
Perks saving his life. Dito in for support, and Sensor is going to go for this plant.
Yeah, he's going to go for it.
Does he
He's
get
shot
it?
at. He's going to get it down.
The bomb is down. Dito stays alive as well during that cover fire. And Sensor somehow staying alive in war room.
no.
Down goes Crim. Down goes Eggs. There is a third. Karma last man standing.
Oh,
and he
he's
is going to get
gone
picked by
down.
Dito.
Strictly business.
The comeback from Strictly Business, and the crowd is erupting here in the Full Sail venue.
Holy mother of God. Is this the event for upsets or what, Puckett? Can you believe not only did Strictly Business take the first map, but they just come back from 5-2 against Complexity to win this one out.
Then, SB took a shocking 3-2 win over Envy, followed by the same thing over TK, before facing off against Complexity in the championship.
Every single time. And I'm looking at Sensor. He's the bomb carrier this time, not wasting any time. He's got that bomb about 3/4 away. It's going to be planted, so a nice start there for SB. They also managed to shut down TP. 3 players left, 3 versus 3. Crim goes down as well. Aches and Karma, 2 versus 3. 37 seconds left. It's very, very hectic at that bomb site. Lots of shots being exchanged. Apathy just needs to try and stay alive.
Apathy getting tagged up through the wall. Saints trying to protect him. Dito in the mix as well. Dito's going to get a pick up top. And it is now a 3-on-1. Aches the last man standing for Cole. And Strictly Business have taken it 6-2 in the U.S. Championship to dethrone Complexity as America's top team.
Later that month was the Call of Duty Championship, with a total of $1 million in prizes available and $400,000 going to first place. The intensity and the nerves were high. The 8th place finish claimed by Canadians Team Revenge and 5th place finish by the British team Trident raised some eyebrows. But it was the 4 teams that made up the final bracket that really shook up the series. Both Envy and SB fought through the losers bracket to make it to the final 4.
And then in the last round,
Scump went 11-3.
is that good?
Yeah, that might be good. I think he just said, I'm the best, I'm the best.
There
That was my
we
translation.
go. I liked it.
Yeah.
That's very accurate.
Here, Complexity took out Optic to advance to the finals as Envy rolled through both Optic and made it to their second consecutive Call of Duty Championship. But the ending would be rough.
Is it Crim 6 Aches, the captain of phenomenal series, 23-18-3. They know the records will go down. He wants to make sure that the score is in their favor as big as possible. Complexity has this one locked up, Quiz.
Man, 3-0 sweep? I'm surprised that that's actually how everything went down here, but ultimately Complexity is going to be able to pull it out, and they are going to be crowned your 2014 World Champion winners here. What an amazing play by them. I mean, look at these guys. The bro love is coming out. Complexity, obviously the favorites going into this tournament here.
I gotta ask you, Patrick, you are now the Call of Duty World Champion. Is Complexity the greatest team in the history of Call of Duty?
It's just a start. We're going undefeated this entire year. I love my team. We're the best team in the game. No one's going to touch us at all.
TP, I gotta ask you too, how do you feel, buddy?
I'm so proud of my teammates. We finally have a core 4 of guys that just want it more than everyone else. Props to everyone else that played against us, but we want it more. We showed it here. World champs.
In May at UGC Niagara, more swings were made to the legacy that Complexity was building. XGN shocked the entire venue, taking out Complexity round 1 and dropping them to the losers bracket.
Going to be putting out some shots, getting hit markers, and now that's going to leave Karma alone in a 1v3. This is not a good position for Karma to be in, and that's it! XGN have done the impossible! They have defeated Complexity in the championship winners bracket. Oh my goodness, Complexity is going to the losers. What is that? The biggest upset in competitive Call of Duty history. Right there.
But Complexity kept fighting and met Envy in the finals, where they took 2 best-of-5 series to pull out an easy win once more. The first ever MLG event at the X Games was up next, and with it came not only a prize of pro points, but also an X Games medal. The event also featured various other show-style series, one of which was a 1v1 sniper tourney Parasite managed to win, while Embos and Fizzerp took the 2v2 Search and Destroy tournament. Complexity changed sponsors and became Evil Genius, and seemed to have lost some of the luck and grace that came with the Complexity name.
It's getting really close, Puckett. Nature with a big defensive stand. They have those 2 flags, they just need to try and waste some time. Nature's going to clean up another kill on B. There's one player pushing behind as well as that though. Optic have someone on A, and with 20 seconds left, Optic Gaming have done what was the impossible. They have taken down EG. EG will not be in a grand final for the first time in a very, very long time. And look how much that means to the boys in the booth, Bucket.
I said it on the bracket show, Benson. I thought out of all the 8 teams playing this weekend, Optic Gaming matches up best against Evil Geniuses. They didn't let it go to Game 5. Big plays in Search and Destroy.
Instead, Optic Gaming finally performed well on Ghosts, claiming a first-place win and an X Games gold medal over Team Caliber.
This time, instead of Nate Shot and Scump, it's going to be Proof and Clayster here.
Makes it a
Gunjar with
1-on-1.
1 kill. It's a 1v1 situation. This is a huge round. If Gunjar can clutch this, he will put this in overtime. Clayster can kind of play a little bit more passive because it's up to Gunjar to maybe make a plan here, and he knows that too. Clayster and Gunjar look like they might meet up here in a second.
Clay's got the better weaponry as well. This Bulldog up close could be devastating. Gunjar running out of time.
He can't plant now. He doesn't have enough time to plant. So he's got to get the kill. Gunjar's got to find Clayster. Clayster's going to look. And he gets the kill. And Optic Gaming wins it. Optic Gaming, your X Games gold medal champion.
What a performance here from Optic.
Evil Genius refused to go down quietly after their weaker than usual finish at the X Games. Instead, Aches and company took to MLG Anaheim firing on full cylinders and defeated Optic 3-0 in bracket play before meeting them again in the grand finals.
Yeah, they should be good to go here mathematically. It's all she wrote. So Optic Gaming gonna pull this one out, but they've got their work cut out for them as this is only the first series. We're now gonna go into our second part of the series.
It's time to hit that reset button.
It's time to hit the reset button. Everything is all even. Basically, Optic getting EG back for what they did earlier to a 3-0 to them. And now I think we really have ourselves a real best-of-5 championship.
Optic managed to push the series to a second best-of-5, but EG refused to let the upset happen.
126. Evil Genius is putting this together.
10 points.
They can come back. This is going to happen here if Optic Gaming can't stop it. Optic's got to do something about this right now. Proofy's got someone to his left. It's a contested flag. He gets taken out by TP.
TP going big.
Oh my goodness.
EG, have they done it?
Oh my gosh.
They will take the lead. A player on B, Aches hunting him. Grim with the 2-piece, TP.
Oh, wow.
And Karma. They have C, they have A. B control is neutral.
They got it, man. They got it. It's done. It's done. It's done.
And EG
wins it.
B control.
EG wins it. They come back from it. What a crazy matchup. Optic Gaming just let it go. It looked like it was going to a Game 5, but Evil Geniuses showing how much of a dominant team they are, and they get the win, and they're your MLG champion.
2 months later in August, teams headed across the pond once more for Gfinity 3. Here, FaZe would upset EG in the quarterfinals, bringing forth the opportunity for 2 less likely teams, Envy and Epsilon, to face off in the grand finals.
It's not looking great for them. They need a point within the next 15 seconds, and they can't let FaZe get one.
Tito said no back at the base. Last EG member, Parasite, will clean him up. So EG all spawning on this loading dock side. They're shut down. Ton, go ahead and give us the countdown, my friend.
3, 2, 1, and EG go crashing out in G3. FaZe 3-0 for them. And wow, you have to take that hats off to them. Fantastically well played. Every single member coming up when they needed to. In the first play of Blitz, we've seen Sensor picking up important kills at the beginning of the game. Dido with the 10 streak, the 3-piece, all of the caps in the world. And EG out. I mean, man. Wow.
There's a look at your new top 4 squad. FaZe is moving on. The world champions eliminated outside of the money for the first time here in London.
26-12 with 8 captures. Now that is some serious damage. Nameless with 31-21. JCap 22-14 and Fommel 30-21. The slaying went all the way in Envy's favor, and you can tell by the scoreboard these guys have really earned the Gfinity Championship.
Formal just adding insult to injury here. Last time Epsilon went all the way to game 5 before being taken down in the finals. This time Envy won't let them get that far. A quick 3-0 and it is all over.
Give it up for Envious!
Meanwhile, UMG Dallas also took place that month and saw the rise of a new and upcoming team. Most Wanted, featuring a roster of Space League classics Slacked and Huddle, came up 5th and quickly gained popularity among fans during the Ghost season. But the event managed to go Denial, who claimed their first ever event win over Envious.
And he's going to get the cap. That's going to make it 10-7 here. And this could be huge. Kazuma also looking to be a pain in the neck in the back. 27 seconds remaining, and a cap would happen here. They could potentially do it, but that's not going to be the case.
Wow.
That's it. That is it. Ladies and gentlemen, in the first time in the history of Denial, they have won a championship. 3-0 to Envy, the Gfinity champions, falling to the new UMG champions Denial.
Every single player on Denial is negative.
At UMG Nashville, the 3 rising teams of FaZe, Denial, and Most Wanted remained hot again. Most Wanted pulled out a 3-0 victory to drop FaZe to the losers bracket, but they would meet again as FaZe knocked them out of the championship on their way to the grand finals.
Confident now, this is all over. It's going to be MW that will take this entire series. It's 3-1 to them. FaZe will be going, well, I didn't expect them to be going out of this kind of period. It's in there in the winners bracket, so it will be losers bracket for them.
Yeah, and what they're going to win this game by 2 points right here. Barely holding on is MW. No, Karma able to get that neutral. Would have changed everything, probably would have ended in a tie right there.
Here, FaZe would upset Denial and claim the UMG Nashville title after winning 2 best-of-5s in an elaborate fashion.
Round 11. Unbelievable. 5-5, 2-2, grand finals. 11 grand finals.
FaZe playing for the second best of 5, Denial playing for the championship.
We have a FaZe chant going in the crowd right now. I mean, the fans are behind them right here in the venue, and it looks like, you know, on the offensive side of things, we are going to have a pretty spread out play from Denial. Looks like they are just going to try and play picks this last round, going very passive.
Both teams playing extremely safe in this situation, as I'm pretty sure all people would. Both teams don't want to get first blooded. Just playing super far back, trying to see if they can catch someone slipping a little bit. This is going to be really tense. Let's see if FaZe can pick up this first defensive pick.
Oh, and if this player peeks out right here, his head is going to be put into another galaxy.
Oh, it's so close.
And you know he wants to make a move right here, but nobody wants to be the one to get first blooded. And the crowd is absolutely going crazy right now. They want to see this snipe so bad. They want to see Karma hit this amazing shot right here. They're sounding like it's a roller coaster about to happen.
Oh my God, it's getting crazy here.
Yeah, and he gets the snipe onto Zuma after he takes out Study. We are going to have one player on bomb. It is 4v2 right now. It looks like Denial is going to get bombed down. That is replays on bomb. You're going to have Saints watching the cross. Karma takes out bomb player, all up to Saints to force this one for a win. And Karma snipes Saints, and we are going to have a second best of 5. Takes out Saints, and it is all up to replays in a 2-on-1.
The both plays are right in front of him right here. You're playing this trade perfectly, and sure enough, gets double team. FaZe takes UMG.
FaZe is your UMG Nashville Elgato 25K.
ESWC in France proved to be the final event for Call of Duty Ghosts, and after 5 months without an event win, proved to be the last victory for Evil Genius, as they took down TCM in the finals.
This tournament, you turned up today, you look like a completely different team against Basic. Do you feel like almost, I wouldn't say back to EG of old, but something just clicked today?
Well, like I said, like yesterday was just extremely awkward. The whole week we were like, are you leaving the team? Are you leaving the team? Like we're all just asking each other that. And today we all kind of found out what was going on. And you know, we're all just not really caring at this point how we place because we know this is like our last event together. So, you know, it's whatever. But I don't know. I think that today our vibe, our mood, our attitude is definitely a lot higher than it was in previous days.
For a year that began as one that didn't appear to live up to expectations, the Ghost season ended dramatically. Arguably the greatest franchise COD eSports will ever see, a dynasty in its own right, came to an end. The season ended promisingly, however, for FaZe, Denial, and even Most Wanted, who were beginning to appear as new competitors to the already established Optic and Envy franchises that had existed for so long. Advanced Warfare, however, would change the game completely, and fans would wait in anticipation of what it would bring. Thank you guys for sticking out to the end to watch the third part of my history of Call of Duty eSports. If you have not seen my Black Ops 2 one or my one on classic Call of Duty, that being Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and Modern Warfare 3, the annotations for those are on the screen. And next week we will see my final part on Advanced Warfare. Also, if you've not seen my Optic documentary or my FaZe one, be sure to check those out. The annotations for those are on the bottom, along with the Evolution of Sniping 2-part documentary that I did is on the side, and a playlist of all my documentaries. Also, be sure to check out my thumbnail creator, Luke T Concepts. If you need any graphics of your own, he makes mostly all of my thumbnails for all my documentaries, and has so far in this series. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you guys will come back next week. I will see you there.